Indulge me here, coach. And I always had a theory that that team changed basketball nationally, worldwide, culturally, in the fact that I felt like the young guys, like Carmelo and Dwayne and LeBron, who worked hard their entire life, got to the pinnacle, and then they got on that team, and then they saw how Kobe worked. And I think in my mind, that had to change something about them, just seeing the Mamba in action, early shooting, late shooting, lifting. And it seemed like before that, it was cool to be like, I don't work that hard. I'm just gifted, and it's kind of cool, and to hide work. And after that, it was internet. I'm on my grind. It's hard. You outwork everybody. And I felt like some of that came from that team and that experience. Is there any truth to what they saw in Kobe?
Yeah, somewhat. Although the guys on that team knew how to work.
Yeah, they were working.
Yeah, they weren't starting in the basement. They were on the top floor of their building, whatever it was.
Sure.
Wow.
They just found out that you could add more floors. But you know what? Like Jerry Colangelo said, Mike, we need to win the gold medal, but we need to win the respect of the world and our own country. I thought that's what those guys did. Like what you're saying, Josh, they did see Kobe. Kobe was also trying to transform himself.
That's right.
During that period. He had transformed in Asia, in China. He basically, if it was a democratic country, he would be president of China.
Yeah, that's right.
He was that, really. It's crazy how well liked and admired he was. And he wanted to win the respect of his peers. And so he showed himself at the level that you're saying. Like, he's the most prepared guy that I've ever seen, ever. We're meeting as a staff 2 days before we start practice. There's a knock on the door, and it's Kobe's 2 days early. And he says, Coach, can I talk to you? And so I go out, and we're in a room, and he says, I need for you to do me a favor. And I'm saying, I hope he's not going to leave, or, my heart is,
Right.
But he says something. He says, Coach, I want to guard the best perimeter player on every team that we play. And then he stops, Rex, he stops. And, his eyes, he and Jordan have no eyes ever like those two guys.
Right.
And he leans forward and he said, and I promise you I'll destroy him. And I wanted to pull out a contract right there, sign it.
Right.
And so,
you know what, Kobe, you'll owe me, but I'll grant you that. There's your favor.
And so the other thing is, he believed in moments. He dreamed of moments. A lot of kids don't, when you're off the court, dream of being on the court in moments. He did that. He knew that at some time he would guard Ginobili. That's what he was doing.
Yeah.
He's getting prepared to guard Ginobili. First practice, he does not take a shot. Can you believe that?
I can.
Okay, so
nuts.
I call him over, and he's got that, that grin.
Yeah.
And I said, you got to shoot. What are you doing? He said, you know what I'm doing. And I said, yeah, but you led the league in scoring. You had 50-point games. You destroyed people offensively. Will you please shoot? So that was a joke from then on, that I was the only coach ever that had to
encourage him
to
shoot the ball.